Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the mini Banshee build. This will be part 6. A couple days ago we got the pipes in. We're going to cut over to that day when we got the pipes, kind of cut them apart, fit them together, and then we're going to come back and I'll show you the somewhat finished product. We'll still have to clean them up and re-chrome dip them, but they're all welded together and ready to go on the bike. And then we're going to make a few modifications to the chassis and try and get everything installed. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and please leave your comments below. Thanks guys. So, it's the only thing I've ordered from China, so it's damn sure better be pipes. I ordered 3 of them because we're going to have to cut them all to pieces and re-weld them back together, so if I screw one up I got a spare. Let's see how they fit and how much it's going to take to actually make them work. And there they are, and 2 more in there. So let's kind of set them on the bike and see how much it's going to take to make them work. The size of them looks like they're going to be about perfect. Oh yeah. So, obviously have to cut the back part off and re-weld the pipe heading towards the back. And all this down here, we'll cut off where it goes into the motor. Cut the welds on that middle piece right there, and flip them around. And should hook in about perfect. So, just got home from work, so let me go change my clothes and let's get cutting. Alright guys, so I've officially changed. By changed, I put boots on. So let me kind of show you what my plan is, and we'll get right into it. So I got 2 pipes out, and we're just going to cut it here, cut here all the way around, cut here all the way around, and we'll cut somewhere in the middle here. So right here is where it's going to hook to our Y pipe that we built, and then this weld and this weld will be redone when we turn and clock these to fit one on each side. And then these I'll just make all new ones. So let's go ahead and start cutting. Okay guys, let's set it up on here and kind of get an idea of what we're going to need to do. So the plan, we'll cut this pipe off wherever we need to. This is going to attach to it. We're going to have to make it to where it's got a slip fitting and it's held on with springs. It's because if I weld it all together, I'll never get it in or out of the bike. So the idea, cut this tab off too. We're going to weld this onto here, roughly like so, and then it'll attach to the bike, so it'll sit a little bit lower. So if we're here, it's going to sit about right here. And we're going to take this side and weld it up something like that, and then that'll shoot straight out the back. So I'm going to go ahead and tape these together, masking tape, so we can kind of get an overall idea of how it's all going to look. And once I do, I'll have to take them to a belt sander. Make sure everything's nice and flat. So right now there's about a 1/4 inch gap depending on where I line them up. So we'll just have to put these on a belt sander each way and get them nice and flat before we try to weld them together. Okay. That's roughly how this side will sit on the bike, and we will just make the other side match it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other side cut down, and we'll see you in a minute. Thanks guys. Alright guys, so we got both of the pipes cut down and kind of taped together. The other side fits just like the first side did. Right in about like that. So, next step is clean them all up on the edges that we cut and re-weld that. And that's something I'll do off camera, so give it just a sec and we'll have welded pipes. Alright guys, let me show you what I got so far, and I'll kind of show you what we're going to do to the chassis, and we'll get going on it. So this is where we're at. We got the Y pipe. So we cut everything down, re-welded it. They're still pretty dirty. We got to clean all that up a lot, and then we'll put them on the bike. We'll run it a little bit, and here in the somewhat near future we will get them chrome dipped. You can see this is the third one that I got. So that's kind of how they started, and then that's what we got. So I kind of made, they're not actually silencers, they don't have any packing or holes, but they kind of just are going to mimic a silencer for now, and if we want to drill all of our holes and pack them later, then we can. Get that in. So we'll kind of fit everything on the bike, get them all bolted up, mark where we want them exactly, and then I got some stainless washers that we're going to weld back here onto this pipe, and then we'll clean all the weld off of this, make it smooth, and then we can drill and tap it to where that'll slide on, hold it into place. So as I mentioned in the last video, this subframe is a little bit crooked, so we are going to cut it off here and here. We're going to straighten it out just so when we get the pipes in, we know that everything is square and it's where we want them to be. So we'll cut this off, Going to straighten everything out, and then we're going to weld a support across right here. And then from that support is going to have tabs that hang down, and that's what we are going to bolt our silencers to. And then we're going to have to put some tabs on the frame just to hold the pipe in. I mounted the mounting tabs that came with it. I cut them off and put them where I want, and they're going to sit about here. So we'll probably put a small tab here that they're going to bolt to. Update on the flywheel. So I ordered the new flywheel. Like I said in the last video, it showed up. It's the right one for the stator. Unfortunately, the crankshaft doesn't actually stick out far enough on this motor to have the new stator and the new flywheel and everything bolt up. It needs to stick out about 1/4 inch more. So I'm gonna have to go back to the original flywheel, which is this one, and I ordered a stator. It'll be here, let's see, it'll be here in 4 days, and so that will be all that we need to get this bike started and running. We're also going to, not in this video, but we'll have it ready for the next video. So we're going to take this rear motor mount off, and these mounting tabs, we're actually going to kind of come up on an angle, and it'll raise the back of the motor about 3/4 of an inch. Because right now, the chain going across, it's going to hit on the mount here and on the swing arm. If it's compressed, it's got plenty of room, but when it's all the way unloaded, it does rub there. So we're going to raise this up about 3/4 of an inch, and so we'll just kind of tilt the whole motor forward just a hair, and then we'll build a chain slider right here. So that'll be all we need to get the bike started, get the chain on it. We'll have to put the brakes on it and get them bled, and we'll be able to run it. So this video, we're going to try and get all the pipes and everything mounted, get the subframe straight and done, and then the next video, which will come out in about a week, we'll fire it up and hopefully take it for a little test drive. So that's kind of where we're at. Let's go ahead and start cutting. Okay guys, so we got the back of the frame cut off. I'm going to have to build some mounts here in order to put a grab bar, but we're not going to worry about that today. We got the new mount welded on, and that's going to basically hold the silencers. So we'll kind of clean up this metal that we just welded and start working on putting the pipes in. We'll figure out where we want the hangers exactly. We'll weld a little tab there, and pretty much all of it we're going to just drill and tap 1/4 20, so we can just put in some socket head bolts here and here to hold the pipes into place. So let's get working on that. Hey guys, so we got the exhaust all on. Somewhere back there my camera cut out, so we didn't get all the install, but we got most of it. So let me show you what I got. We got pipes on both sides. Silencers are mounted with the mount that we put on it. Everything is symmetrical. And hopefully it all runs good. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to watch the next video. We will be attempting to start this bike for the first time. There's only a couple things I need left, and I'll have them here within a couple of days. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit that like button and comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.